Welcome to TLC, and let's get a good look at the card. Kane will face Gallows and Miz in a triple threat. Primo will face Cody and Zack in a triple threat. Beth will finally face Maurice on pay-per-view. The Straight Edge Society will face the Hart Foundation, this time with Rob Van Dam. Batista faces Big Show and Taker in a TLC match, and Shawn faces Edge also in a TLC match. Let's just get straight into it, starting with Kane, Gallows, and Miz. We welcome you live to TLC in San Antonio, Texas, and Luke Gallows is pulling double duty tonight. This man is not only fighting for the US title, he's also fighting for the unified tag titles at the start of the show. Now, thankfully, Gallows will have a 2-match break to get accustomed to, plus it's a tag match, so he may not even need to be tagged in. But this man beat Miz and Sheamus in a triple threat on Raw 6 days ago to win this match, and I am incredibly shocked that he even got the chance. He's been trying to fight for the US title for like weeks now, but it just hasn't worked out, and now he finally gets the chance. Let's see if he can do it. But of course, the champion is Kane! And Jesus Christ, Kane is not gonna let up. This man has just been diabolically destructive. He kills at Survivor Series, he killed at Bragging Rights, he killed at Hell in a Cell. Tonight he looks to do a double kill by killing Gallows and Miz on the same night. Let's see if he can do it. And then of course you have The Miz. Now, the weird part about The Miz is that The Miz did not win the #1 Contenders match. But as we have learned, apparently that does not matter this week. And wait a minute, Miz is attacking Kane! What the fuck? The Miz realizes the only way he can win this match is if he takes out Kane relatively early, but he let it go. Luke Gallows got in the way, and that might genuinely be the downfall. Oh, flip over! Taking him out over the back, double axe handle, letting the two work themselves. Double choke slam with Luke Gallows. We've seen Kane do this with Gallows before. Miz is the enemy for these two. It always has been, especially after that attack. Oh my God, just going after Gallows now. It was all a ruse. Or was it? Miz distracting Gallows long enough for Kane to get full recovery time, and that's what he's doing. He's just going after Gallows now. He's not even putting up a fight against it. Wait a minute, that's a full Nelson slam. That was one of the moves that helped Luke Gallows win that match. I could see why he would want to use it on him. Seems like it would add insult to injury that he knows that he could do everything that he's going to do better than he can, and he is just trying to kill the man on the ropes, and he finally goes down. And wait a minute, it's a sidewalk slam! And wait a minute, choke slam! Wait a minute! Gallows took out Kane. He could win the match, but instead he went after the referee. And of course, he got the Miz out. Kane is not having it, though. Gallows, at this point, is now the true enemy. He realizes he's gonna get in the way, and he has to do something, or he'll just continue to do it for the rest of his days. Kane is getting really tired of the Miz picking up Gallows and spinning him around. It doesn't work how you think it does. Wait a minute. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, all the way around the ring. Wait a minute. What sidewalk slam to the Miz? And now hand on the throat for the choke slam. That's got to be it. Miz ain't getting up anytime soon. This is the second time that Miz hasn't been pinned in one of these triple threat US title matches. He has to be pissed. Kane and The Miz are now enemies. The Miz is now above Ray. Kane is now above Sheamus. Luke Gallows is now the #1 contender instead of The Miz, even though that was already the yeah, it's because it's the same. And that's it. Anyways, it's Primo versus Cody versus Zack Ryder. And in our next match on the night, we got Primo. This man is defending his Intercontinental Championship against Cody Rhodes and Zack. Again, what's with all these people getting in here that didn't win the #1 Contenders match? Zack Ryder is here tonight, finally, and he will get to put on a show that will determine if he can stay IC champ. This may be Primo's last chance before Tribute to the Troops to defend his title successfully, so let's see it. Okay, I guess I'll go fuck myself. And coming out up next, it's Zack Ryder. And Zack Ryder coming out here is a little bit interesting here because while Primo is a man we already know is very liable for attacks, I would think that Zack Ryder would attack, considering he didn't even win the #1 Contenders match to be here. Plus, he's fought Primo before, and it didn't win. What is Zack thinking here? I think this is a misplay if we're going based off his own rulebook. And then we have the man himself, Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes is coming out here to win the goddamn title. Are you crazy? Wait a minute, I lied! He is coming out here to attack Primo. What? Why is he attacking Primo? What purpose does this serve? Oh, going for the elbow drop. Just trying to help Cody Rhodes, I guess. Wait a minute, he got Primo back into that third gear, but he wasn't paying attention and he gets hit with a crossroad. And neither was Zack. And now Zack is being yeeted out of the ring, but Cody's already back up on his feet. Kick, oh, he moved out of the way. Wait, after Zack, what the fuck? He did that up to the side? I didn't even know that was possible. I thought the game was just gonna go after Zack Ryder. The fans are now chanting for, of all fucking people, Primo. Oh, that's a shoulder block to the outside. Primo's got a chair. Oh, we've seen him do this before. This is one of his first moves. And that's a knee to the back. But Cody noticed. Cody could hear the sounds of the man. And a boom, chair shot. And okay, he got stuck on him. And boom! Not learning his lesson for that match against Big Show. Boom! That shouldn't have worked, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain about it. And into Cody, but nothing. Somehow that team up just didn't work. Oh, the double hit. Oh, the DDT, though. This match is a three-way spectacle here. Wait a minute, that is a Hurricane Rana. But Zack breaks it up before it can get anywhere close to even a 1 count. And again, the team up on Primo. And you want to do this. You want to beat down on the champion. Because pinning the champion, even if it is in a triple threat match, makes your title reign look so much better in comparison to someone that didn't pin the champion. Because if you don't pin the... Wait a damn minute. That is a roll-up by Cody. Primo waiting a second, trying to give Cody some false hope that he can actually make it in this match. Wait a minute, that's a bulldog! Cody was going for crossroads, but he just didn't hit it. Wait, he grabbed the thing, going for the DDT, but it is a no-go. He's got to try something. And he couldn't do it. He just couldn't do it. He's in the last of his... Oh, to go after Zack Ryder with the chair. Everyone in this match is beaten, battered, bruised. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. He went over the ropes. He went after that for so long. What the fuck? And there's a bulldog. But he rolled out of harm's way. But Primo, thank God, crossroad. Finally, getting him in the corner. The ref almost pushed Primo back into the ropes, but that's 1, 2... Cody Rhodes is your new Intercontinental Champion. I can't, oh, okay, I can't, but I can't believe it. Cody Rhodes won the title, and he's enemies with Primo. That won't last long. Cody is now above Ted and Jericho. He could go after the world title right now. If he wanted to, he could be World Heavyweight Champion. Primo is now below Vance and Ted. Oh yeah, and I guess technically Mark Henry and Zack Ryder as well. Anyways, it is now Beth Phoenix versus Maryse. And in the third match of the night, we have Beth Phoenix versus Maryse. Finally, for the second time on pay-per-view, the women's title is being defended. It was defended at Night of Champions, where Alicia Fox lost the belt to Beth Phoenix. And now, tonight, is being defended against Maryse. Maryse has been chasing this title for months, going so far as to even invade Beth's match against Michelle McCool at bragging rights, betraying SmackDown to get a shot at this title. She finally got it after a fatal four-way match, and now she's gonna fight Beth Phoenix for the title. And then, of course, there's Maryse. I wouldn't be shocked if Maryse wasn't about to come out and... Oh, there she is. She's not gonna attack. Okay. Maryse, despite all the attacks she's done to get here, wants to win the title itself fair and square. I guess that's admirable, but I thought there was gonna be more to it. These two women are fighting for maybe the most hotly contested women's belt on SmackDown. Okay, apparently in this timeline, now Maryse is attacking Beth. Man, we got the honorable timeline to crash, but not this one. I guess Maryse is attacking Beth Phoenix. Huh, okay. So, I like that. Goes against everything. Whatever, at least this women's title match isn't gonna get completely skipped due to the rest of the fucking world title matches being gone from the card due to lack of officiating. No one made it official, whereas Adam Pearce where you need. Beth Phoenix on a massive German suplex. Maryse has been wanting this match so much, but it seems that after that attack, she just hasn't really been up to snuff. Wait a minute, flip over the ring, but Beth managing to hang on. Now with it, why is that a groggy grapple? It doesn't make sense. Why are so many groggy grapples in this game fucking nonsensical? At least when I don't make sense, it's funny. Well, that's generally speaking, that is a debatable topic that I guess we should save when the fucking Tribute to the Troops video comes out, and it's 4 hours. There's not a lot to commentate about. The only thing that really happened with this story is that Maryse wanted the match and invaded the thing. I talked about that during Maryse's entrance. Damn, okay. Yeah, Beth is just dominating here. For the last women's match of SVR 2011, that isn't a part of that tournament. It's a little disappointing. And now, wait a minute, suplex by Beth. No, wait, suplex by Maurice, shoving her off. And now, wait, there she goes. That's Maurice for you. Wait a minute, though. Beth Phoenix is gonna try and tap Maurice out right now. Why just pin her if you could show complete and utter dominance towards her, but it doesn't look like she's gonna tap? She doesn't tap? Are you kidding me? How bad is that submission bad? I assume it's because it goes after the arms and this game doesn't have limb targeting. It'll probably be more successful down the line when these wrestlers learn how to actually go after specific body parts that aren't the fucking chest or head, because that's all they seem to go after. The arms and legs are very neglected within the Ultimate Universe mode, and that is a nope, knee. Now grabbing there for the suplex again, but it doesn't really work. Oh, but a forearm. Maurice is finally starting to fight back against Beth. And she's doing it very well. But is it too late? It might be. I wouldn't be concerned if... But again, with that suplex just being completely and utterly missed. Beth now finally in the opportunity to pick the Maurice up, and there she goes. And wait just a damn minute. Right where the camera is. That's a big drop. And that's gotta be it. And that is 1, 2, 3. Beth Phoenix has beaten Maurice to retain the women's title. Hopefully Maurice can move on from this loss relatively well. And incoming is the Straight Edge Society. And let me just tell you one thing about Luke Gallows that I noticed over time is that he actually looks fine. Yeah, despite being demolished by Kane for like 6 minutes, he's actually pretty much okay. Kane is a very vicious man, but apparently he needs to be more vicious because he's not leaving a goddamn scar on Luke Gallows. Some would say that should change. I would say that depends on who you ask, because if you ask me, I own the damn place. I don't want my people getting injured. Kane is just fine the way he is. But then you have his opponents, Tyson Kidd. I just want to get through the fucking video, man. Is that so hard to add? And then you have their opponents, Tyson Kidd and Rob Van Dam, the Hart Foundation. And I cannot wait for these two to fight the good fight against Punk and Gallows. There's not a lot of people I could say in this world that I want to see lose those titles. It's Punk and Gallows, man. And Tyson Kidd and Rob Van Dam are fired the fuck up. And now Punk with a massive kick to Tyson Kidd. The knee, too. Going after Rob Van Dam, adding on insult to injury, but belly to belly. Tyson ain't playing tonight. Punk is gonna have to put in the work. Yep, he ain't playing. Double elbow. Can we go for a triple double? Wait, Tyson's got something better in mind. Oh, barely rolling and into the way to get out of the way. I mean, if you make somebody undershoot or overshoot because they're trying to course correct last second, I think that's your job well done. Rob Van Dam is off the apron. Rob Van Dam, the Punk. Okay, damn, that clothesline hit. Damn it. Tyson Kidd now. Wait a minute. That's not good. He tagged in Rob Van Dam. And now, wait a minute. That's a knee to the face of Rob Van Dam and a bulldog. Punk be able to take out Rob Van Dam just as the fight's getting good. But no, wait. Rob Van Dam with a reverse DDT. And now, wait a minute. That's over the shoulder. But no, Punk just can't get this thing off. And it seems like we're going to have to call in. Okay, yep. It really does seem like we're going to have to spinning. Punk tried to do literally anything there, and he can't. So now in comes Luke Gallows, apparently having to be the big man to keep the title. But seriously, if Punk is relying on Gallows this much now, what's he gonna do when he's like left to go do other things? Genuinely, I'm curious. Because it doesn't seem like he's gonna be doing a lot. Spinning him around, big boot. But Rob Van Dam isn't going down that easily. But wait, Rob Van Dam was too focused on trying to get to Tyson. And now Tyson's off the ropes and he's been hit with a big bomb. And that's gotta be it. That's 1, 2. Jesus Christ. Gallows and Punk have retained the tag titles. Ignore what that says. That's always wrong for some reason. Somebody update the goddamn graphic. Luke Gallows retained the tag titles for his team, I guess. And now he has a worse relationship with Tyson Kidd. Punk is now above Shad and I guess Dolph Ziggler. Anyways, it is time for Batista, Big Show, and Taker to have their TLC match. And in SmackDown's World Heavyweight Championship match, we have the World Heavyweight Champion, Batista! This man has been chasing gold. Okay, let me try that again. At Survivor Series, in an Inferno match, Big Show lost to Batista in one of the most controversial finishes to a world title match the WWE has seen yet. Tonight for Batista is a make or break night. Is he a fluke champion that beat Big Show by complete and utter accident? Or is Big Show the man that is the fraud? Or is Taker secretly the one that matters? Let's find out. And Big Show, the former World Heavyweight Champion, you gotta feel bad for him a little bit. Not only did he not get pinned or submitted to lose the title, he got thrown out into a fire because he was caught off guard by a man's attempt. Not only did he think he wouldn't make it to the ropes, he didn't think he'd be successful either. Big Show was completely off guard. And tonight is where Big Show gets to prove that he can lock the fuck back in. And then you have the man that shouldn't even be here. The man that lost the #1 contenders match with Big Show. The Undertaker. Taker, seemingly completely uninvested in the World Heavyweight Championship scene as of late, facing in many handicap matches. But all of those handicap matches might have just been to save his energy for tonight. And if that was the case, smartest strategy that no one knew would work out. So hey, I can't say much. The big gold one. This title is one of the most recognized world titles in all of wrestling, both throughout history and today. Tonight, these three bastards will all fight for a chance to hold it for another month. And we immediately see Batista try to go after Taker. Well, Big Show and Taker, they're both going for ladders. And Batista has decided why not. We might as well pit it in a table as well. I mean, there's no reason not to, shoving in the table before it's too late. Big Show trying to take apart the thing. Taker trying to set it up properly, but Batista's using this time to take out the competition. He doesn't even care about the table. He was doing it as a decoy. Now going after... He has known for a while that these two hate each other more than they do him. Right into the ladder, and oh, he got caught in the crossfire. Oh, somehow, some way, he managed to escape that one. And he takes Taker out on the fucking ropes. He is destroying. He's beating Taker at his own game. Wait, I realized that I think Batista has a goal in mind. Grabbing the table, putting it exactly where he wants it. And there's the chair part of tables, ladders, and chairs, but a spear straight to Taker. Wait a minute, Batista. No attack. But Batista, that wasn't what I wanted. And he notices Big Show just not paying attention to him. And now Taker gets the same brunt of the deal. Batista clearly has something, and they're both after the champion. It's a smart strategy, but I guess they must have learned from that one match they had. Ooh, damn. Oh, Taker's back up, and it doesn't matter, apparently. Batista now gets to, oh God, right into the ladder, clipping him on the leg. And again, the double punches. Something about Taker gets lost in the sauce sometimes. I think Taker has sort of off nights. It's weird because, like, other people have off nights, but it doesn't completely affect who they are as people. Oh, God, a double choke slam. If they moved a little more forward and to the left, that could have been through the table. But the Big Show moved Taker out of the way. Wait a minute, sorry, suplex onto a ladder. And now Taker and Batista trading chants at this point in the match. Ooh, that could have been through the table in another universe. That's a spear! Oh. Get off the fucking ropes, man. Dude. Oh my God, they picked the longest timed animation. And now Batista's missing the... Okay, damn, he finally hit somebody. Now chair shot after chair shot after chair. Why does it always go after the wrong person, man? All right, whatever. I'm gonna do... Oh, wait. Yeah, Batista fall through the table. Oh, he fucked that up completely. Boy, Batista realizing he could use this to his advantage. Both superstars are down. Gonna try and start the climb. He could get lucky. He did not get lucky. He did not get lucky. 2 pulls was not enough for Batista. Batista is gonna have to set this ladder back up before anything can even happen. We gotta keep that in mind. And it now seems that that is what is on Batista's mind. Wait, spear! And now, wait a minute, that's a big-ass Batista bomb from the big-ass Batista show. Batista show? Is this even able for me to grab the title with? Great. Okay. I'm glad I set that up completely wrong because this game is horrible at depth perception. Guys! Okay, thank God. And now, wait a minute. Saito suplex! Ooh, onto a fart. Onto a fart of the table. Wait a minute, Big Show! Choke slam straight to Taker! Big Show takes advantage, and now Batista is just taunting muscularly. Whoever gets up first is gonna get a Batista full of They're both up at the same time. Wait, Big Show's back down into the ladder. No, Taker. Send the ladder back up, spearing Taker into it a little. And now Batista going for another Batista bomb on the Big Show. Just hit them. Just let me hit them. And of course you knocked me out of the ring. Taker's now climbing the ladder. Big Show is now climbing the ladder. Wait a minute. Taker and Big Show going down together. Both of them land on the ropes. And they're both immediately up because I forgot that's how this fucking game works. Now Taker is getting absolutely brutally sidestepped. Wait a minute. Taker oblivious. Spit. Dude, get off the fucking thing. Okay, Big Show gets a spear for his troubles. Kick. I'm not trying to... Okay, thank God. Batista with the Batista bomb the Taker. Just go. No. No. No, we're not doing this, okay? Big Show, you have... Fuck. Why did you aim? Why'd you go for Taker? Why? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Is Big Show... Big Show's gonna win the title. And now Big Batista, for the greater good of this title, is taking down the ladder, making sure no one even has access to it again. Batista now. Batista is just having to go from place to place, round from round. Or you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Big Show's going for it. Wait a minute, Big Batista again getting to take advantage of these two tape-over for each other. And of course, they just get the fuck straight. They just get straight the fuck back up. Wait a minute, though. Batista's in the perfect position. Okay, we go. I want to win the title. I want to keep the... I want to retain. God damn it. What are you... Okay, you know what? Knock his bitch ass out. Spear to Big Show. Taker's getting straight back up. He leaned into it. He flipped all the way around, and that's a Batista bomb. Going up the ladder. You can only reach for it at a... You can't even reach it. Oh my God, you can't even... Okay, Batista's got a hold of the title for the second time tonight. Please just pull. Please. 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 Thank God. Batista has won the World Heavyweight Championship, retaining it, becoming a true champion. Because that was harder than any pinfall would have ever been. That did nothing for anything. It didn't even move Big Show or Taker out of the scene. Shawn versus Edge. Let's end this off on a banger. And then you have in our main event, Shawn Michaels will face Edge. Finally. And it's another TLC match. Now, Shawn has experience with ladders, but Edge has more experience with TLC itself. He was in the first, and the second, and the third, and a couple others as well, probably. But the point is, Edge is loaded. The odds are somehow once again on someone that isn't Michaels. They're on Edge. Somehow, as champ, Michaels seems to be the underdog. But the Rated R Superstar, the former World Heavyweight Champion, finally getting his rematch clause after Hell in a Cell had Punk, bragging rights was null and void, and SummerSlam was Triple H. It is now finally time for Edge to get a rematch for the WWE Championship, and I couldn't be happier. This is a man that deserves it all. And god damn it, he's going to get it. One way or another. Hearts break. Opportunities gotten. Now it's time to either break more hearts or forego this opportunity. Either way, whoever loses this match can still get a shot at tribute to the troops. That's crazy work. I just realized how crazy that fucking is. I'm advertising tribute to the troops in fucking... Oh, and the tables and the ladders are in the ring. I kind of forget about this every single time. I always thought it was weird that they did this, but I'm honestly kind of glad because it means I don't have to go to the outside of the... And now the fans are chanting Michaels over. Edge wants to end this match early, but Michaels is going to make sure that Edge feels the pain before that ever happens. He's also gonna set up the ladder because it was actually a pretty good idea, not gonna lie. That's completely fair from Shawnee Michaels. Need ass? Gotta hurt. Your ass has gotta be destroyed. The ladder just fell over. What's with the instability in these ladders? They weren't doing this last match. Oh, maybe these ladders were the ones that got hit by Taker and Big Show. Or when the Batista did that suplex into it, they're much more fragile because of it. These two are just going back and forth. There's not a lot you could do in this situation other than just, and then, whoa. I mean, it's Michaels versus Edge. All you really gotta do is just sit back, relax, and let it happen. It's gonna be a banger, no matter what happens. Oh. Edge with a Shawn telling him to suck it. Get back over here. It's on the thing. Shawn Michaels going up top. Elbow drop. Oh, through the table, but not how he wanted it to be. Now deciding it would be much more beneficial to do it a different way, maybe. But first, he's got to wear Edge down some more. He's not done enough damage to do what he wants to do. In fact, I think he's doing a pretty good job at wearing down Edge so far into this match. I think he's decided that enough is enough. Going for the title. No, he's not going for the title. Oh my God, a drop kick from that distance. But he's not done. What do you mean he's not done? Now is he going for the toe? He's not going for the title. As an elbow drop to Edge. And now turning up the band. 6. What a dodge. And now Edge flipping, turning the tables. It's crazy that he survived that. I thought he was going to go for, wait a minute. Yes, he did mean to do that. Wait just a damn minute. Is that through the table? Through the table. But he got up immediately. He went through a table. Wait a minute. What the fuck is Michaels? He's trapping his leg in the thing? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Elbow drop. I see why they don't let you do that. Ooh, wait a minute. Another elbow. Clothesline. He got up from it immediately, but it's fine because he's going to take out his leg and then go for it again. Elbow drop. Why not one more time? Tuning up the band. You can't have a Michaels match without him tuning up the damn band. Let's get it going. Yeah. I thought it was going to be a little off center, but no, it was done perfectly right. Now, if it takes as long as it does last time, it's going to take quite a few pulls before Michaels is going to be able to get this thing off. But luckily, it seems like he has the time to pull this ladder, to pull the title down. Yes, he does. That is enough. Michaels has won. Wait a minute, Bret Hart? Oh, this plot point goes nowhere. Oh, this plot point goes actually nowhere. He'll be back. Imagine coming out at the end of Bret to set up a title match at Royal Rumble for it, and then you just get fired or walk out or whatever. But yeah, that's it. TLC is finished. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go take care of business. Goodbye. See ya. Just kidding. You thought we were done? No. We got some tournament matches to go over. I won't go over every single match, but I will go over some of the highlights I'm looking forward to. Batista versus Rey Mysterio is going to be a really good match. That I know for certain. Mark Henry versus Big Show is going to be a fucking clusterfuck, and I already know that one. Rob Van Dam versus Lex Luger is really interesting. Kane versus Punk. That's a huge match in the first round. Ted DiBiase versus Edge is also really fucking weird and cool. Jericho versus Benjamin, I'm pretty sure is having real life. Drew versus Triple H is a banger match. Cody versus Rock is another holy shit, 3 bangers in round 1? Yoshitatsu gets fucked again. Swagger versus Christian was a feud for the ECW title. Michaels fucks other random superstars guy, and Bret Hart versus... By the way, the people that got the buys are as follows. Chavo Guerrero, Chris Masters, John Cena, Justin Gabriel, and Mike Knox. That's really fucking funny. Women, Gail Kim versus Eve, Mickie James versus Natalya, Alicia Fox versus Nikki Bella, Layla versus Brie Bella, and Maurice versus Michelle McCool, with the buys going to Melina, which is completely deserved, Beth Phoenix, which is completely deserved, and Kelly, which is maybe less deserved, but the only other option would have been Michelle McCool, so I guess I'll take it. And the Tag Turmoil Tournament. I don't think I've ever actually explained how this tournament is going to work. It's just bring back all the tag teams and see who does the best. Winner gets a shot at the tag titles, actually. The MVPs versus Jericho, the Hart Foundation versus the Puerto Rican Pridfuls, the Union versus DX, the Straight Edge Society versus the Acronym Collective, and the Fort versus the Nexus. Okay, this is good. This means the Jericho versus the Fort can't happen until finals. That's great. I like that. And our other people are, oh shit, but if they lose in round 1, then it's Nexus versus UK. That sucks. Thankfully, neither of these two actually have to have Wade Barrett on there, so that's good. And the people that got the buys are Airborne, the Master Plan, and the United Kingdom. So that is what's gonna happen at Tribute to the Troops. And I'll see you next time.